Welcome to Mobile Car Mechanic. Today we're going to show you how to change the rear differential fluid on this 2022 Honda Passport. It's going to apply from 2019 to current generation Honda Passports. Let's get to it. Alright, parts and tools needed are going to be, of course, 2 quarts of the dual pump fluid for the rear diff, the washers, which are going to be an 18mm and a 20mm washer, a drain pan, a fluid pump, a 3/8 ratchet, and an extension. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and actually tackle, well, let me show you the locations. So we have the drain bolt right here, and then the fill bolt right here. It's probably going to be hard to see, but it's right there. And these both use your 3/8 ratchet end on it. So you don't need a socket or anything to actually take the bolts off. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and tackle the fill bolt first, because we want to make sure we can actually fill the fluid before we drain it. So let me go ahead and get an extension. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and stick an extension here, a 3/8 extension. Make sure it's clicked in. Go ahead and get your wrench. These things are pretty tight. Very tight. I think I'm gonna break the extension. There we go. Yeah, I snapped this. Damn. I'm just gonna get it in here without it. Alright, let's try it without the extension. Oh, jeez, that hurt. Alright, these bolts are in there good. I'll go ahead and undo it by hand now. And I'll just leave it there in place so nothing gets in there while we're going to go ahead and drain it. So now we'll go ahead and get our drain pan and go under. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get our 3/8 ratchet and stick it right in this drain bolt. Make sure you have your pan ready and be prepared to slam your fingers, because these things are on there good. One thing is that you should know, especially if this is a new Passport to you, is that Honda recommends that you change the rear differential at 7,500 miles, and then after that, every 15,000. There we go. All right. So we're gonna let the fluid drain. There is a magnet on here, and it probably will have some metal shavings on it. That's perfectly normal. So we're gonna go ahead, wipe this off, and then we'll put the washer on. All right, so let's go ahead and wipe it off. And then the washer just should come right out, just like that. This is the replacement. Let's go put it on there. And then one thing I'd probably ask you to do too is to make the fluid come out a little bit easier is take out the fill bolt. So right now it's still draining, and we're gonna go ahead and reinstall the drain bolt once it's finished draining, and then we'll show you how to fill up the fluid. All right, pretty much done draining. We're just gonna go ahead and insert the drain bolt with the new washer. And these are torqued to 35 foot-pounds. That's why they're super freaking tight. Wipe off any excess dirt or oil. Move this to the side so we don't bump it. And then go ahead and tighten it up. stick your socket wrench in there. Alright. Now we're going to go to aim towards the fill area. Alright, so if you didn't take out your fill bolt, all we're going to do now is just unscrew it. And that's where we're going to go ahead and fill, just through that hole. Going to use this lovely contraption here, which is called a fluid pump. These never really fill or fit into the bottle. They're always fun to mess with, but it is what it is. So just gonna go ahead and stick this end into the hole. Our objective here is to have it pump until the fluid starts dripping out. So we're gonna put a drain pan under it. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and just uncap the bottle here. You're not going to take the full 2 quarts. It's usually less than that, but you need 2 quarts. And so it's kind of an awkward deal here. I'm probably going to end up spilling it or something. But essentially what we're going to do now, I'm just going to pump. You should start seeing the fluid go through the hose. We're gonna keep pumping until this thing stops pumping. There's still some left in this bottle. We're just gonna go ahead and open up the other one. And then we'll pour whatever into one bottle to make it easier for it to collect the fluid, because this is not going all the way down to the end of the bottle like it used to, because it's a weird design. I'm sure they make better pumps. We got this from Harbor Freight. I don't know why it's so big, but whatever. This pump really sucks. Okay, we still have more to put in there, but because of this kind of janky setup, we need to go ahead and pour into one of these. Alright, so make sure you drop your piece in there when you're doing that. We'll start recording it once it starts dripping out. Alright, so we're doing some interesting things here because this would not reach the end of the bottle. So we're just using a little container, jar, whatever thing here, whatever bowl. So we're gonna just go ahead and pump it until it leaks out. Yeah, looks like we're dripping. Alright, so it's pretty much almost 2 quarts, but it's not 2 quarts. So now that we're leaking it out, I'm gonna go ahead, pull this guy out. There's little clips in there. Alright, I'm gonna go get our drain bolt, our fill bolt. Okay, so I'm gonna take off our old washer. Okay, I'll put our new one in. Alright, pretty much stopped draining. So we're gonna go ahead and insert the bolt here. This is also 35 foot-pounds. So I'm gonna go ahead and it's all the way in. Now I'm just gonna go get my socket wrench. Clean up your hands, clean up the area. Probably a good idea to have some brake cleaner or something like that to clean this off. Alright, I'm gonna move this out of the way because we're gonna knock it out. Just put your end of the ratchet in there. And that's it. Thank you for watching Mobile Car Mechanic. Today we showed you how to replace the rear differential fluid on this 2022 Honda Passport. Again, this is going to apply from 2019 to current generation models. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.